Hello Blazers, welcome to episode 100 of UAB Green and Told, original release Monday, June 19th, 2023. Our podcast has been allowing us to share stories from members of the UAB community since October 2019. Since we've been around for a while, I'd like to invite you to check out all of our previous episodes by visiting alumni.uab.edu/greenandtold. You can also download the podcast on Spotify and the Apple Podcast app. By leaving a written review there, you'll be able to help us reach more alumni. I'm Greg Berry, a UAB alum and Director of Communications in the Office of Alumni Affairs. 100 episodes is definitely a noteworthy milestone. Over the last 3.5 years, we've welcomed a wide variety of guests, from business executives and entrepreneurs to public servants and athletes. Our podcast has been able to host the first official graduate, one of Blaze's oldest friends, and an alum looking to propel humankind back to the moon and beyond. UAB is home to the Blazers. Whether we have 1 degree or 3, our diehard athletic supporters or academics, we all have unique UAB stories. Not only that, as we've discovered and about to share again, everyone has their own idea of what it means to be a Blazer.
I feel that it's kind of an all-encompassing feeling when I think about, what does it mean to be a Blazer? And in a lot of ways, when you get the sense of the Blazer and fire, and, it is that sense of how can you ignite yourself? How can you ignite your community? How do you bring that to life?
Being a Blazer kind of has this element or air of kind of a pursuit of excellence. And the thing that I also think about is I know that as a Blazer, it's one of those things about it's a continuum. This is not just a period. There's more to come and even better to come down the road. So yeah, being a Blazer, it's definitely about excellence and a pursuit of excellence. That's what it means to me.
I always felt like growth and opportunity were just built into UAB's culture as part of something that they really encourage. It's not a school where you go to just kind of get by. You go there because you want to learn a lot. But yeah, I feel like I always felt like that great energy of everybody here who leaves UAB is going to matter. Like the work they're going to do is going to mean something one day.
I mean, for me, it's pride that we're contributing to the good of society. It's that sense of ownership that all the good things that UAB does, I'm part of that.
I think it's obvious kind of what that means. I mean, just pride in being at UAB and kind of calling this home. And UAB is so vital for the city of Birmingham.
For me, it's just a sense of pride. I love the fact that I graduated from UAB. I love the fact that I was part of UAB's first football team and part of the UAB athletic story. And there's no 3 better letters in our alphabet than UAB.
To be a UAB Blazer, I have tremendous pride, and I think that UAB is everything. It's diversity. It's pushing that boundary. It's really setting the world on fire.
I think for me, to be a Blazer, how can you blaze high? Like I think of that dragon and the fire coming out, and me being that person with a lot of fire, and strength and just carrying on and reaching levels that you may have never thought you were going to reach, but you just steadily climb to be that blazing Blazer.
When you ask me what it means to be a Blazer, it's to, play a part in this endeavor of, changing the lives of our students and the families of our students in really meaningful ways.
Just love the fact that what UAB does for students like me, it gives you an opportunity to have a lifelong career, to stay here in the city of Birmingham, give back to the city of Birmingham. So being a Blazer means Birmingham and giving back to Birmingham.
Everyone who is a Blazer by choice. I think when you choose UAB, you're choosing differently. You're thinking outside of the box. And so I think Blazers, we're making, our own path. We're not following everyone else's lead. We're kind of carving out our own little space and our own spot.
I feel like it's the cohesion with the community. I felt now more than any time, like UAB, and I know it's in our name, right, Birmingham, but that is really, I mean, we're interlocked. We've grown. The city has grown. The resurgence that's happening downtown now more than at any time. People, when they're thinking of UAB, they're thinking of the growth of Birmingham.
I think for me as a Blazer, it's that we have a fire inside of us that we keep letting it blaze, and we allow it to stoke our passions to grow and to expand and to influence and to impact. And I feel like that's what it means to be a Blazer.
I think to me, being a Blazer means that I understand that you can be in places that maybe everybody doesn't really understand or get, because everybody doesn't really know the value of UAB.
To be a Blazer means to be a cognizant and aware person of their surroundings, meaning that one is okay learning what they need to learn, sharing what they know, and bringing those open ears for anyone.
I think to be a Blazer means that you live with passion, that you live with a goodwill inside your heart. Being from Birmingham means something a little bit different. There are good-hearted people in Birmingham that truly care about the wellness of others, that you don't get that feeling in every other city that you've been to.
Being a Blazer is unique. It is diverse. We have such a great opportunity to have so many different thoughts and so many different backgrounds to shape the decisions that we're making. And so, it's a point of pride. It's something that not everybody has the opportunity to do.
UAB is unique. UAB is a factory of education. They is meant for a certain mindset. You have to be hard-headed to go to UAB. They encourage you, they'll give you direction, but they will cut you loose and tell you, there's the mark, go get it. That's how you change the world. You just gotta be hard-headed enough to believe that you can change it.
It means to be a lifelong learner. And I've seen that in the classroom. I saw people come back and get an education at UAB. This is a community of people that just keep coming back for more. They're hungry for more knowledge, more education. Being a Blazer is a curious, lifelong learner.
To me, a Blazer, I look at it as part of being a trailblazer. Again, I've had the great privilege to be able to do in my career to blaze new trails in anything that I've done. I felt like I've had the opportunity to be a trailblazer. So for me, Blazers is really synonymous with being a trailblazer.
It's kind of rooted, I think, in this idea of just not limiting yourself. The reason I say that is that when I think about my experience there, and I think about the experiences of my friends at UAB, everybody could find a space to do what it is they wanted to do.
Being a Blazer to me means you have been trained and you carry kind of the reputation that UAB has, which to me is exceptional, and you're kind of responsible to carry that, expertise, that excellence wherever you go.
I can't speak how much I grew up from 2011 to 2015. Those 4 years, 5 years you grow up, change your life. And I am where I am now because of it. Thankful, blessed. I don't forget where I came from.
The impact it's had on this community is just tremendous. And we wouldn't be where we are today without UAB for a lot of different reasons. I just take a lot of pride in having a degree from UAB.
I'm just so proud of how far UAB has come. And to say that I'm a Blazer kind of sets us apart from a large majority of the people that we're around.
I think the unique aspect of being a Blazer, the unique aspect about being a UAB student, staff, or faculty member, you're part of a group that's changing the world, and that there's an urgency to create that change, that there's not a whole lot of time to waste, that there's not a whole lot of fluff around it, that we have a responsibility and an opportunity to make a difference.
To me, being a Blazer is just taking the things I learned and the things I went through at UAB
and the experiences I had, and really putting those out to other people and helping them out, and basically becoming a better person or being a better person.
Especially when I was in school from 68 to 72, UAB was just becoming an entity. I guess to be a Blazer to me in those days was to be part of something new, something bright and something fun. So I guess it means a lot to me to be a Blazer.
It really is the appreciation of where our students come from and what they're trying to achieve with their lives, and having the honor, and I mean it sincerely, having the honor to be of service to them to help facilitate those goals.
Well, to be a Blazer means to be part of a big community of people that do great things across a huge region, and that's what it means to be a Blazer.
To me, it's a conglomeration of community, adopted family, big heart that bleeds grand gold through and through. It's innovation. It's pursuing the desire to improve ourselves and our community. It's your heart and soul. It's probably one of the most important things I've ever done.
That means everything. I really had no clue how much UAB would have impacted me, like stepping into that campus, but it really is a family for life.
I think what it means to be a Blazer to me is that you can actually be what you want. To be a Blazer, you keep learning, you keep doing what you want to do. The opportunities are here. Med school, nursing school, they have it all. If you came to UAB, you can accomplish whatever you want. And to be a Blazer, to me, that's what it means, opportunity.
To be a Blazer, for me, has a kind of a different meaning, because the career that I have and the things that we're doing are blazing the future for our country, for astronauts, for collaboration with other countries, and it's just something that is a very special meaning to me, because we're blazing the future of space exploration.
To me, I would say a Blazer is one who pushes forward through obstacles. If I think about this young university, 50 years old, and you think about its humble beginnings to where it is today, I think about a university that has pushed through obstacles.
So to me, a lot about being a Blazer is about the place, the magic of Birmingham, but also just the people and the community.
To me, a Blazer is somebody that is present, is just taking advantage of where their feet are for that day, making the most of the opportunity presented to them for that specific day.
I think it's purpose driven, and I think that purpose is better fulfilled when you have an institution like UAB to give you that opportunity to fulfill your purpose. I think that's what it is.
It's exploring maybe a new way to get something done that I think was kind of opened up to me, whenever I was at the school.
It's the greatest thing ever. Like, to be a Blazer is no greater feeling for me, and it's super, super important for me to establish that those relationships with those dudes, just because of what Birmingham did, what UAB did for me.
I think it means that you have to trailblaze your own path. Like, you think of the dragon blowing out the fire, and that's one of the great things about UAB is you're not following this is the way to do it, this is the only way to do it. You have to trailblaze your own path, and it really gives you the tools to do that.
What it means to be a Blazer is someone that is fearless and resilient in the face of going after what they want and believe in.
I know UAB from a lot of different perspectives, and I feel like I have a, quote, real relationship with UAB. And the one thing that I know is that it is always truly looking to serve the community in which it sits.
For me, what does it mean to be a Blazer? It means to be a proud representative and an ambassador of what the UAB experience is. And how do I accomplish that? I just keep doing what I'm doing. I just live out my daily life the way that I think is best, and hopefully it brings credit on UAB, but that's what a Blazer is to me.
I think being a Blazer means, just being equipped with the tools to succeed. There's been so many people who've come from UAB who've gone on to do great things. They've gone on to do a lot of firsts, and they've gone on to to attribute all of their success back to the schooling that they were able to get at UAB.
To me, being a Blazer, it means that we are sweeter together. It's, to me, a true inspiration, and it makes me want to continue to fight the good fight for the long haul. And I love being a Blazer.
I think it means like independence of thought, independence of spirit. It means not going where everybody else goes. And it means community. I think the Blazers are really connected to each other.
You know, when I think of Blazer, I think of Trailblazer, and I think of course, I always think of the fire out of a dragon's mouth, of course, but, you know, just not fearful, you know, going to the shooting for the prize, being innovative, working out, coloring outside the lines, you know, think outside the box.
I think it means to be constantly innovative and evolving. That's what UAB represents to me. When we first came to University of Alabama, Birmingham, it was a few streets. Now it's like a city within a city. And it brings about such great pride to say that you are a Blazer.
For me, it's really digging in deep, being authentic, being real, knowing you're not going to be the coolest kid in the room, but when people get to know you, you're solid, you're authentic, you're real, and they want to be around you. You know, you have people that don't even really still know what UAB has. But then once they find out, and they really find out, then it's like, wow, I didn't know this was in my backyard.
Being a Blazer is just being hometown, sincere, faithful, loyal, all those things that we like to say. And I love it. I am proud to be a Blazer, and I tell everyone everywhere I go that I'm a UAB grad.
It's something that's deep inside of you that really wants you to represent a university that supports a area and a state in the education process. But everything that I do, I want to make UAB proud. I want to make other Blazers proud, and I want to represent, you know, the best of what UAB has. And it's just, I'm blessed to be called a Blazer.
I think being a Blazer is just being proud of being part of Birmingham and being proud of the footprint that UAB has in Birmingham and the way that UAB has sort of raised Birmingham's stature in this country, because Birmingham has so much to offer. I love living in a city. So yeah, very, very proud to be a Blazer for sure.
To me, being a Blazer means to be authentic and to love your community and to love your school and your actions and in your giving and in your talent.
I think being a Blazer, for me, it's an honor to be associated with the school, with its excellence, with the tradition of its building, for all the things it does to make our state and the lives of our citizens better is really something that I treasure. If someone were to say, you're a Blazer, I would say, thank you. I'm honored by that.
It means everything to be a Blazer. And there's rights and responsibilities and fun and all the things that go along with that and responsibility. So for me, what does it mean to be a Blazer? I can't imagine what it would mean to not be one.
You know, we're dragons. Like, we breathe fire. We bring a tenacity that people do not anticipate. You know, we're not Puff the Magic Dragon, folks. We're the Blazers. Like, that is what it means to be a Blazer to me.
So what does it mean to be a Blazer for you? Let us know on our Facebook page, and you could win a package of alumni swag. Speaking of social media, you can check us out just about anywhere by searching UAB Alumni. Be sure to check out our complete library of previous UAB Green and Told episodes. You can find all of the past episodes while waiting for the next episodes to drop at alumni.uab.edu/greenandtold. Have a story to share or know someone who does? Email me at greenandtold@uab.edu. Thanks for listening, and until next time, go Blazers.